Wamesema on my behalf, na kwa hivyo yangu itakuwa mfupi sana. I want to use this opportunity kushukuru our councils, Cliff Ombete and Danson Omari. Number two, I want to thank the President and the Deputy President for responding to our appeal of yesterday. The police had completely refused to listen to us, but our appeal has been listened to, and we want to thank the two leaders for where we have come. Having come this far, I came before the office of the President, and I pleaded that I be given Rashid so as to bring Rashid to hospital together with members of his family. I'm grateful that we were given Rashid. Rashid is now in hospital. I don't even have the energy to address you because I feel very bad as a qualified doctor, a good one, that a man who is now lying in a hospital bed, hapa kwa casualty, with blood oozing from the wound that he undergone a previous operation, was going through this treatment at a police station. I feel really, really bad for this country. But be that as it may, we thank the system that Rashid is now in hospital. Let him stay in hospital. I know the doctors will release him when he is due. But as the police awaits for Rashid to be released, as the family, as his lawyers, as the country waits to hear Rashid's story, we are demanding, as the leaders of KAKAMEGA County, that Rashid is not going to be dragged into a case which is not his. This matter was preceded by one, circulation of material that suggested that the current governor of KAKAMEGA was involved in witchcraft activities. We noted. It was quickly followed by another series of release on social media of Rashid having...
That followed the motor vehicle that was carrying Echesa to hospital. I can confirm that the time he was being brought in to the hospital, it was as a result of intervention. He was actually, let me say, critically ill. The OCS had to call the officers of CID because she's only a custodian, but she had instructions that he should not be released. She insisted that this person is critically ill. He needs a treatment, because even after we brought medical documents to the CID, even after we showed them the documents from the two previous days, when they took him back to the cell, they wrote in the OB that he has been brought back to the station without any complaint. Honestly, isn't this rogue? Be as it may, he has been brought in. He is critical. He's been checked on. Tests are being conducted. He's actually bleeding quite a lot from the wound. We as lawyers cannot say much about the condition. All that we know is that he's totally unwell. But this brings us to a very simple thing. And this I must keep on asking. When a complainant has been turned into an accused person or a criminal, we need to start asking questions again, whether our system is working properly or our system is being influenced. Is it being influenced? Yes. Why? When somebody comes and tells you he has used 240 million shillings because he has been extorted, the question would be, what had he done that was so crucial, that was so bad, that was so negative, that he had to get 240 million to cover up? That is a serious question. What was he hiding? If then it is not true, why is he giving false information? 240 million is 240 bundles of 1 million shillings each. How do you carry that? Does it have paper trail? Where did you get it from? Can you be able to prove? If you cannot be able to prove, then you have no case. And until this particular moment, the police have nothing. So I'll ask some, for me, it now cuts across the board. The people of KAKAMEGA, question 240 million where it came from.
Pesa yetu.
And find out whether your state of development, are you developing or 240 million shillings is missing? Are you a God-fearing community? Because now you are being the butt of the jokes. Muna uchawi, muna uganga, muna fertilizer mbaya, kila kitu is coming out. So the question would be, are you a fearing nation that fears God? If so, are you having a governor that fears God? Kama yeye anaendanga kwa uganga, then you have a problem. Mimi naona ni kama itahitaji murudi by election. Ama mtoe governor. Lakini hiyo hii ndio mnajua. But in the meantime, Baraza needs to answer questions. And they are not few, they are many. And they are not small, they are critical. They are crucial.